Trevor Martin, and this is my persuasive speech about gun control. I'm going to persuade you to be against stricter gun laws and regulations. Did you know that 4 out of 10 Americans have guns in their home? We have the right to bear arms, and the law should not be getting stricter on owning guns. I own over 10 guns and keep most of them in my room. I feel safer and I'm able to sleep better knowing that I'm protected. Knowing your rights and what makes you feel safe could help you vote on future gun laws concerning gun control. I'm going to inform you on the meaning of the Second Amendment, the recreational use of guns, and the self-defense use of guns. It is important to know your rights when owning guns. The Second Amendment protects the rights of individuals to keep and bear arms. The Second Amendment states, a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This amendment may seem confusing, but I'll break it down and tell you what it literally means. A well-regulated basically means that we have a military that is readily available to fight. Militia, which back in 1792, when the Militia Act was passed, stated that the militia was every white male ages 18 to 45. Being necessary to the security of a free state means that everyone in the military needs to be readily available in case of an attack on America. The right, which means that we already have this right, and it was given to us by God. This right is impossible for anyone to take them away. Of the people refers to every citizen of the country. To keep and bear arms means that you can own and shoot guns in a lawful manner. Shall not be infringed means that nobody can take your right away from owning and using guns. With owning guns comes the responsibility of being responsible for them and knowing how to use and handle them safely. There are 4 basic rules for gun safety. 1 is that you should always treat the gun as if it is loaded. 2, never point the gun at anything you do not want to destroy or hurt. 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And 4, know your target and what's behind it. The use of guns in hunting and recreation. I use all my guns for hunting. I don't collect any guns. For hunting, I will use my shotgun to shoot pheasants, or my 25-06 to shoot my deer, or I use my 22 Magnum to shoot beaver. Many citizens use guns for recreation such as hunting, target shooting, and collecting. One of my dad's friends collects guns. I know he has over 60 guns in his safe. His collection is very expensive, and I like to go out there and look at them every once in a while. Some people like to target shoot. I've done this a couple times, where you go out and shoot with your shotgun at clay targets. Using a rifle for hunting can be anywhere from taking down an elephant to shooting a deer. Guns have been used for the past few centuries to take down game and support families' food supply. Many Americans target shoot or shoot skeet with their guns. Use of guns for protection. I believe in the use of guns for self-defense. 4 out of 10 American households own a firearm. Those homes that own a firearm are much more protected against burglary. I own many guns, including an AR, shotgun, and a Glock pistol. An AR is an assault rifle, which mine is a semi-automatic 223. I use it for hunting coyotes. My shotgun is always in my room, and this gives me protection and I'm able to sleep better at night. I usually carry my Glock pistol in my truck. I have a concealed weapons permit, so I'm able to conceal it wherever I want to, either on my body or in the console of my truck. I took the test last year and I passed it. I feel protected no matter what situation I find myself in when I'm carrying my pistol on me. Most Americans are against stricter gun control laws. The Second Amendment, written by our founding fathers, tells us that we can own and use guns. This law is referred to as the law, which means that it is an inalienable law. This means that it cannot be taken away by people or the government, and the right is given to us by God. Gun laws would make it more difficult to protect yourself and your home. When most states granted the citizens the right to carry, the murder rates almost immediately dropped in those areas. This could be the fear of trying to do wrong to someone who has a legally concealed gun. Knowing the fact that a robber might come up to somebody and they might have a concealed gun, it just gives them fear and pushes them away. Based on a recent poll in 2009, the United States has a population of 307 million people, and nearly 300 million firearms in the United States. No matter how strict the gun laws are, the criminals will always find a way to get a hold of a rifle to do wrong. Murderers and criminals will not follow laws or restrictions on guns in America. They will not follow the laws, and it will not affect them. Many people want to ban AR-type rifles because in shootings like Sandy Hook and in the movie theater, the Sandy Hook shooting used an AR-type rifle, and he was able to kill a lot of children in that. I broke down the Second Amendment to help you understand the amendment better than before. The amendment basically means that we as American citizens have the right to own and use firearms in a legal way. When owning a gun, you need to know a few basic steps in order to have good gun safety. Most gun owners use them for hunting and recreation, such as target shooting, skeet shooting, and collecting. Some gun owners use them for self-defense, like me, and protection to have peace of mind. The Second Amendment gives us the right to keep and bear arms. This law is inalienable and cannot be taken away by anyone.